Greetings from sunny Spain, and welcome to Villamartin Hills. My name is Ricky Valance, and many of you may have bought my hit record Tell Laura I Love Her, which of course was #1 in the hit parade back in 1960. I've been living on the Costa Blanca now for a number of years, and I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce you to a totally new concept in retirement. Accommodation that's exclusively for the over 55s. It's called Villamartin Hills. Villamartin Hills is situated in a very special part of the Costa Blanca, surrounded by mountains and salt lakes, which results in a microclimate unlike any other in Spain. If, like me, you enjoy feeling the warmth of the sun and not having to put up with day after day of grey skies, you'll be pleasantly surprised to wake up to about 320 days of annual sunshine, low humidity, and an average temperature of 19 degrees. The sunshine and dry weather allow you to enjoy the beautiful blue flag beaches, crown bowls, golf, tennis, swimming, yachting, plenty of shopping centres, weekly markets, and the opportunity to become involved with one of over 200 English clubs, societies and associations that can keep you as busy as you would like to be. All this, and yet the Costa Blanca is just a 3-hour flight away from the majority of British and Irish airports, making it easy for friends and family to visit you or to fly home yourself. Villamartin Hills is a totally new concept in retirement accommodation and living for the over 55s. The complex consists of only 68 luxury apartments arranged on 2 levels. Each apartment is fully air-conditioned, has underfloor heating, telephone and internet connections, English satellite television, and all the comforts of home. Constructed to the highest standards, each apartment has 2 bedrooms, a living and dining room area, plus a kitchen. The large bathroom can be fully equipped for the less able, with a walk-in shower and grab rails, if required. The whole complex has ramps and lifts for disabled people to access easily. The apartments are set in beautifully landscaped gardens, and your gardener will ensure that they remain that way. With this in mind, certain areas have been set aside where families can spend time together without disturbing other residents. There are also rental apartments available in the immediate area surrounding Villamartin Hills where you and your family and friends can stay. There are a wealth of other facilities on site as well, such as a covered climate-controlled swimming pool, a wellness centre, a library, a restaurant and a cinema. Their health, of course, is of utmost importance, and so we have included on site a clinic within the Villamartin Hills complex. You'll find nurses and attendants 24 hours a day, and doctors who provide regular services, plus support staff to provide any required nursing care. There is an ambulance permanently on site, and Villamartin Hills is located just 15 minutes from one of Spain's newest and most advanced hospitals in Torrevieja. Should a resident require regular care, such as daily injection or dressing, even that can be arranged. Each apartment is also equipped with panic buttons. Security is an important aspect for all of us, and at Villamartin Hills it's one of our highest priorities. The entire village is enclosed and has 24-hour security guards on patrol. There are CCTV cameras in operation, and the entrance to the complex will be security controlled. So, what's the next step? Well, Why not come and visit Villa Martin Hills to see the complex for yourself? We offer you 3 nights free apartment accommodation close to Villa Martin Hills, transport to and from Alicante or Murcia San Javier airports. Plus, we can assist you with your flight arrangements if necessary. Whilst there's no obligation to purchase an apartment at Villa Martin Hills while you are on your viewing trip, should you do so, all of your flight costs for the trip will be reimbursed. If you would like to reserve a place on a viewing trip, then please speak to any of our representatives or contact us by telephone or email for more information. At this point, you may be asking yourself, who is building Villa Martin Hills? And can I trust them? Well, for over 20 years, Citara SL have been building properties and business establishments on the Costa Blanca. They will be fully responsible for the construction stage of the project. Citara SL is highly experienced in this type of project and is a fully legal Spanish registered building company. They are one of the few fully licensed building companies in the region, and as such, all their work is insured against any defects for 10 years, of course as required by Spanish law. Based in San Miguel de Salinas, Citara is a wholly owned subsidiary of San Miguel Leisure Complex SL. The managing director, Mr. Naresh Bundia, was responsible for building and still owns Cheers Bar and Restaurant at Eagle's Nest, where he is credited with laying the first ever crown bowling green in Spain, which is the home of San Miguel Bowls Club. He is also the main sponsor of the annual Spanish National Bowling Championships. Citara is a financially secure company with assets of over 5 million euros. To ensure the highest level of quality control, they employ their own teams of time-served craftsmen, offering them an unrivaled level of expertise in Spanish construction techniques. Citara is also well known and respected throughout the community, involving themselves in a number of worthy charitable causes, and has the respect and backing of the mayor and the town hall behind the Villa Martin Hills village. But what is it that makes Villa Martin Hills so special? Firstly, rather than purchasing the property, you take out a long lease which lasts you a lifetime. If at any point you decide that you want to leave, the money that you paid in the first instance is refunded, except, of course, for the administration fee. The facilities at Villa Martin Hills are second to none, matching many 5-star hotels. There is a quality restaurant plus a cafeteria bar. The main reception area is manned 24 hours a day, and our administration staff are able to help you with all the paperwork you need for your new life in Spain. We also have our own minibus on the complex with regular runs to the shops, beaches, and places of interest. The number one comment on our market research team recorded was that many of you would like to move into Villa Martin Hills but haven't sold or thought about selling your own property. In response to that, we have a solution: our equity release scheme. How does it work? When you move into Villa Martin Hills, we will make arrangements for all your bills on your property to be paid, and then, once your property is sold, we will take back the money for the bank loan plus any other expenses we have paid out on your behalf, such as community fees. You will then receive the outstanding balance. Consequently, you will have the dream apartment in Villa Martin Hills where you can stay as long as you wish. Some of you might also view Villa Martin Hills as an investment opportunity, as we can guarantee you a return of 6% on your investment over the year. We have had inquiries from local authorities from around the world, wanting the chance to rent out as many of the apartments as we have readily available. If at any time you'd like to move into your apartment, all we need is 6 months' notice, and the apartment will be vacated and ready for you to sample the enjoyment of Villa Martin Hills for yourself. Moving house and home is never an easy decision, but at Villa Martin Hills we shall try and make the transition as easy as possible. For instance, if your children or grandchildren wish to visit, you'll discover that Villamartin Hills has been designed to be a haven of peace and tranquility where residents can enjoy a stress-free life. All the apartments have 2 bedrooms, so you will have plenty of space to invite friends to stay. There is also a guest suite in the complex that you will be able to book for your guests, and also apartments within an easy walking distance of the complex available for rental. You also won't have to worry about purchasing lots of expensive white goods such as fridge freezers, washing machines or ovens, as these are all included in the price. Apart from these essentials, the apartments are unfurnished, allowing you to bring your own possessions with you. If you buy what is called off-plan, or prior to completion, you will be able to design your own interior decor. Choose the floor tiles you want from a top quality selection. Have your walls painted in the colors of your choice, plus certain other changes to interior layout of your apartment. So feel free to ask any of us any questions that you may have. Speaking from personal experience, I can honestly say that living on the Costa Blanca sunshine has certainly enhanced my own quality of life. I regularly play golf, take long walks along the fabulous beaches, and enjoy breathing the clean air, which the region, of course, is renowned for. That's not to mention the benefits of the climate on my bad back. But what about life in Spain in general? How shall I be able to cope with the language? I'm worried about that. I'll miss all my friends and family. Well, firstly, as someone who is certainly enjoying his third age, as the Spanish would call it, you may be surprised to know that many of your comforts from home can be found right here. For one thing, many of your daily English newspapers are printed here in Spain. You can watch the BBC, ITV, and of course all of your favorite TV channels and soaps. There are at least a dozen magazines and newspapers printed in English, and 4 or 5 local radio stations playing your favorite music from yesteryear, and on occasion even a record or 2 of mine. You'll find English-run bars, supermarkets, sweetie shops, linen shops, and almost every service provider that you'd find back home. Thus, you'll quickly discover that you can happily get by speaking English, although a few words of Spanish always helps. At Villamartin Hills, we also offer basic Spanish classes to help add to your enjoyment of living in Spain. If you love sports as a spectator or participant, the Costa Blanca offers it all. Golf, tennis, swimming, sailing, bowling, walking, hiking, and so much more. There are also a number of local sports teams from 3rd Division Torrevieja to Real Murcia in La Liga, with Torrevieja also boasting an Olympic-sized pool of 1st Division handball, basketball, and football sala teams. Culture plays an important part of life in Torrevieja, with at least half a dozen theatres in the region where many of the local performance groups perform along with famous names from the world of music, comedy, and theatre.
Well, we're no barbers, so that's why I thought I was there.
In 2009, the town shall also see the opening of their new Conservatory of Music and Dance, which is destined to become one of the top schools in Spain, if not in Europe. Whatever you need, you'll be able to find it here. Keep yourself as busy as you like, or just sit back, relax, and enjoy the slower pace of life, which the Spanish, of course, are renowned for enjoying. Take the opportunity to visit Villamartin Hills and see what living on the Costa Blanca is all about, and relish the quality of lifestyle that is on offer. This has been Ricky Valens telling you about the exclusive retirement village of Villamartin Hills. I look forward to seeing you over here soon, and remember, if you should see Laura, well, you know the rest. Thanks for watching, and for more information, please contact your local agent or visit our website on www.villamartinhills.com. Adios.